Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Laura Cilio and I am pleased and delighted to introduce to you to Flexus Spring 2023 collection. So you're going to be excited of what you see. You're going to see, of course, new styling, some nice, clean, modern looks, fun colors, and of course, we're going to point out everything for you, especially our tried and true styles. So before I get into the styling, I'd like to explain to you a little bit about Flexus, the brand, and about the experience. So Flexus is all about Italian comfort. So that's where all the design inspiration comes. And of course, we do produce in Italy and across Europe. So the 5 points of comfort, what are they? It is anti-shock. So it's designed to give you protection from that impact of walking, which really helps ease your back, your knees, your hips, and your spine. And of course, it's anatomic. I always say your foot isn't flat. Why should your shoes be? So it's going to actually take that shape of the natural foot anatomy, and that's very important. It's self-molding, so really getting into the technology, it's going to become a customized shoe just for you. And of course, it's slip-proof. And how do we do that? It's all with our materials. It's our polyurethanes, our TPRs, and that's going to help you stand and walk with confidence. And then, of course, it's flexible, the 5th point. This way, it's just like the brand name says, it's Flexus. It's going to move naturally with you. So this way, you can get out and move and get going. So that's about Flexus, what the brand represents. So we're going to get right into product, and I'm going to be sure to point out all the great features to you. But before I do, I want to share with you some of our best sellers of our current season. Okay, so starting number 1 is Nyaman. Without no surprise there, and you will see some great new beautiful prints on that construction and that style. Number 2 is DECCA. Number 3 is PASCALLE. Number 4 is ADEDE. 5 is Kia. 6 is Marula. 7 is Scuff. 8 is Bayview, very exciting. You'll see some new colorations and styling there. Number 9 is Centrix, and number 10 is ADEDE. So as you can see with our top styles, and I'll be sure to point them out throughout the presentation, they're tried and true, and again, some are new. So let's get started, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with Italy. So these next styles that I'm gonna share with you are made in Italy, and let's get started. So number 1 on the program is PASCALLE, and it is ranked number 3. Now, when we talk about Italy and we talk about comfort, they do it so well. It's about the materials. So just keep in mind, this is all leather, this is nubuck, and this is the solution for anyone that has a problem foot. So you can see here, it has that stretchability for any problem feet. And I also want to point out, number 1, this color, but number 2, I want to just point out the tags that we put on. So on each and every style, we do put the Flexus hang tag, and right inside explains the 5 points of comfort to keep you and the end consumer educated. Ranked number 3. Our next style, staying within Italy, is our Nyaman. So remember, we talked about it, ranked number 1. Oh my goodness. So look at the great colorations, made in Italy. It's the Lycra stretch. So it just conforms to any feet, any foot. Of course, your back strap is stretch as well, ranked number 1. And then the insole, the footbed, is really nice, soft and cushioned, and it is a microfiber. I'm going to go to some images because I want to share with you some new great colors here. So we're going to get into some great, nice fashion colors, which is a hot pink. You see the orange, a really pretty lime green, and a cobalt blue. So we're really excited to bring that. So think about it, your basic colors, and sprinkle in those really great new colorations. The next one is Nyaman, and we're bringing her in new prints. So please take a look at your screen. Check out the swirl designs that you see. You see it in a blue multi, a black multi, a red multi. And of course, the takeaway there is you can see on the blue and the red, look at the white color outsole, just bringing in a fresh new dimension and look. The next new print that we're ready here to introduce to you is florals. So she wants to be pretty, she wants to be feminine. We have a beige multi, a black multi, a white multi, and a navy multi. And those, of course, are all Lycra stretch uppers. Okay, perfect. So our next style here is style Scuff. So remember, we're still in Italy. It's all about the 5 points of comfort. And the greatness here is that, you know what? Easy in, easy out. You can see that really nice textile material, and she does have stretch in it, and she's back, so she has a little bit of that foam to give you that extra nice cushioning that you need on top of the foot, because we always talk about outsoles and insoles, but it also has to do with what touches the foot on top of the foot is very important as well. The next style, another tried and true, is FLEXIA. This is a style, this is an annual style for us. She just keeps selling throughout. So you see the Lycra here, and of course you have the genuine leather right on that outside and the inside. There's one of our signatures, which is that back strap, which is Lycra. And then of course we're gonna give her something a little bit jazzy there, which is that python print, and that's our FLEXIA. So now we're continuing here in Italy, and this is DECCA, and this is ranked number 2. And I'm sharing with you the ranking because it's very important, because we watch our reorders, we watch the data, we see what's happening. And here she is, very traditional, 2-buckle, functioning buckle, and this is a soft nubuck. And for those of you who know, nubuck is a really high quality, really soft material. And of course the white is in a smooth, and that's our style DECCA. Number 8 on your program is Style Faithful, and I always say, oh, she is faithful to us because she keeps reordering. So this is Style Faithful, and you can see here, I'm going to show you this red. She has ever so sweet little florals here, and just so you remember, she does have the 2 points of the adjustability. Okay, right there, and of course, leather nubucks and leather footbeds. Our next style is Willa. So we're taking those great styles, those tried and true styles, and we're giving her security. And how we're doing that is with the back strap. So just as you see on the model's foot, it just fits so perfectly. And look at that, you have 4 points of adjustment, and what that's going to bring is a customized fit just for you. So even throughout the day, there you go ahead and adjust it. The next style on the program is number 10, and this is Kia. Kia is ranked number 5. So what's so great and special about her? She's made in Italy, she's suede materials, and she has, I'm just going to show you here, she has a hook and loop closure with that D-ring. And I always say to you, take notice of the proportion on the model's foot. You can see that it really holds that foot in there, so it's not a flip-flop effect, although it's a backless style. And that's Kia, ranked number 5. Our next style in the program is number 11, and you can see this is a DD. So take notice, we do a black, all over black. She's wearing this, she can dress it up, dress it down, and you can see we give her ever so sweet 2 points of adjustability, but a little bit hot fixed stones right there. And this is a DD, and she ranks overall number 10. Number 12 on your program is Siri. And what we've done here this current spring, and I hope you have taken advantage, is we brought in some really fresh, bright colors, joyful colors, and we will continue with those colors. It's the yellow, it's this really pretty turquoise. Of course, you're going to have your staples, which is your denim blue, your red, your black, and of course, your beige. And there she is with the nice back strap for adjustability. Next style on the program is Marula. And what's so special about her? Yes, she is a clog, but here's her specialty. It all has to do with her materials. This is a special material. It has a stretch to it. So again, it conforms to so many different feet. And take a look at this. It's a hook and loop closure. So you have your V cut right in here, so it can accommodate so many different feet. And as I mentioned before, these can be worn indoors, outdoors, as you see fit. So that's our tour to Italy. Now we're going to go to Turkey. And as we do that, we're going to start with number 14, and this is BELLASA. Look at the gorgeous colorations here. So we're getting into some really beautiful prints, and the outstanding piece to her is, yes, it's the points of adjustability, which makes her fantastic, but look at this. It's removable. So this is the insole. It is made in Turkey. It has a really nice finishing here of the leather. And this way it can accommodate orthotics. Flexus, we're going to go that extra mile and take a look at this. So inside here, it's finished. We have 1 point here of the hook and loop. So it will, the removable insole stays put, but if you need to, you have that for almost like a dual width system. So keep that in mind, and that is made in Turkey. So we're going to take that same construction. She loves it. It's super duper comfort, and we're gonna give her AKSAMALA. I always say I like to say that name. And what is stand out about her? So yes, she comes in this really nice croco prints, this croco leather, but check this out. Right inside, and I hope you can see my finger here, this is neoprene right inside, so any foot condition, whether it be a bunion or anything, it gives you that freedom where you need it so it won't pinch and bind. Thank you, Angie. You can see how nice and flexible it is. It is the removable insole, as I showed you before, and of course, made in Turkey, and those are the great colorations. So let's give AKSAMALA a sister, and let's give her a slide, and here we are. So I want to point out again, inside where you need it, just take a look at how we do it. And what I really love about this style is how when we put that lycra piece in there, it is part of the style of the shoe. So it really just has a really beautiful look. And this is the ALMERIA. Again, made in Turkey, all on that great outsole. And one other thing about Flexus is lightweight. And I want to make sure that indeed I'm mentioning lightweight. Next style here is Twyla. Now Twyla is made in Portugal. I told you we're going to take a little tour around Europe. She is made in Portugal. I love very much the style, the coloration on the model's foot. You can see those beautiful florals. And what's so wonderful about her is that, yes, here's my hang tag. She has the punch outs, and she has you know, it's actually 2 pieces of elastic right on that side there, and she's a staple for us. So please, again, just remember, if you have these before, they're tried and true, I urge you to please get on them. And again, here is removable nice insole. So it's going to keep your feet nice and healthy. So that is our style Twyla. Number 18 on the program. Now we're going to go to Turkey, and this is a very special collection where we've had a huge amount of success. I do want to point out to you, as you see on your screen, take a look at the price, take a look at the value that it brings, the margins that it brings, and then of course the comfort and the style is going to bring a smile to the ladies' faces. So this is made in Turkey. The standout piece here is that right here, this is anatomically shaped. This footbed, this is leather, and she will feel that. It will give her that breathability and that comfort that she loves. And you can see a new styling here. So what's wonderful about this new style is, ta-da, it is hook and loop closure, but take a look at the modern look of that great silver hardware that we're bringing. So white, red, and we always like to use those soft golds as our neutral. Going to take that same exact construction, moving to number 19, and this is Abyss. And what's so cool about her is, I hope you can see and remember, because we are European last, it gives it a little bit extra room where you need it. You can see it's a really nice footbed here, and again, right under here, it's your 2 points of adjustability. You can see how strong that hook and loop closure is, and then look at that, you have buckles. So it is a fully adjustable style. And here we're bringing in that really nice pewter color. And again, it is a neutral color. Next style on the program is number 20. So stay with me. We're still in Turkey. All that great stitch construction. And I do want to point out something else that's very special about these materials is that these materials, yes, they're vegan friendly. They are man-made, but they have a little bit of a stretch to them. So number 1, it's going to be soft. Number 2, it's going to conform to the foot. And number 3, right, it's going to move with you because I'm encouraging everyone to get out there and move. And now we're bringing a really great trend that we see, which is the chain. And here's where we do it different. We're going to give her little cutouts here, and right in the chain, the center piece is actually going to be nice and contrasting to the upper. So we're bringing in some comfort, fashion elements, and again, made in Turkey. So my next style here on the program is number 21. It's Endeavor. Okay, so now we want to get her out. We want to get her moving. And what we're doing here, as you can see, it's totally an active style. So it's the materials, it's the material interest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up just so you can take a peek. Look at all these points of adjustability. They're D-rings. The D-rings, of course, bring a lot of adjustability. They are high quality, and this way you can adjust to any point that you need. Also, please take notice, I always talk about how feminine our line is. This is not bulky, it is not heavy, and it just has a great look. So let's go through colorations. Love that dark olive on the model's foot. Here is a black, here's a rich dark brown, and then of course a really nice beige color. So that's something new for spring of 2023. Okay, next style is Gateway. Still in Turkey. So talk about European last, European comfort. So we're giving you a nice, cool, modern style. I have to tell you, I was very excited when I saw this and I was able to try her on because the comfort is unheard of. She has nice arch support right in here, has a nice heel cup. I love that very much on a slide. This way you feel right snug in there. And look at the cool way we brought the material down onto that outsole, giving it a really cool look. And then of course, we're gonna have our hook and loop closure. Whoops, look at that. Right under there, and you can see even here, we have the little toe bar. So that's also gonna keep her nice and snug. And let's go through the colors. We have a beautiful navy. I love the way it pops against the white. The black, again, you can see how that white really looks nice. You have the pure white, the soft gold, a neutral color, as I said, and then that pewter right there on the model's foot. So that's our new style, Gateway. Number 23 on the program is Wyndom. So let's bring a little sparkle to her and really nice colorations. So the customer, you're going to see right there, I don't even have to describe it to you. You see all the comfort that's built in because you can actually see the padding. We have nice cutouts, and then here's the cuteness. We're putting some hot fixed stones on her just to give her that little extra something something. So look at the denim. We do a great job with nice, pretty, denim friendly, nice blues, a really nice red. I like to point out the outsole to you. It is a white. It has a little bit of that gold effect, just to give it some depth, give it some dimension. And then again here, she's got a little lift, a little platform in the front, and she has a really feminine touch. I can tell you, great reaction here, and look at all the great colors. So that's our style, Wyndom, new for spring of 23. Going to take that same exact construction that I just described to you, and now we're going to give her a back strap. So you can see the styling. I'm going to describe this material as having a little bit of that texture, a little bit of the interest. So it gives it a little shimmer, or a little shine, if you will. You have your D-ring, you have your adjustability, and we always do really well when we can give her a little, I'm going to call it semi-asymmetrical strap here, and take notice of the foot. We want to make sure all those toes are nice and inside and kept right inside where they should be. And that's number 24. That's our chambria. Our next style on the program is number 25. So still made in Turkey, and you could be assured that it is all stamped right here on this footbed, so you can actually see where it's made and all the great components of the leather insole. So let's take a look at her. We're going to give her some punch outs. We're going to give her some etching designs, a little bit here of that asymmetrical. And here's the points of adjustability, bringing in that buckle that is over that hook and loop, giving her a really nice fresh look. And then of course you have that D-ring right there in the back. And here's your colorations. And that's number 25. The next style is 26. Wow, ranked number 4. So this is a deed. Now, I hope that you all know our Aditi. I'm just going to get her into the camera a little bit more. You can see the great colorations. And the call out to her, and I'm going to point out this color because I actually love this color, but it's all about the stretch. So I always point out to you buckles and hook and loops, but she doesn't need it here because she has that stretch. And I do want to say about the materials we use, especially when it comes to stretch and elastic, we use high quality. This way it keeps its shape and it keeps holding the foot. There are 3D flowers. They're graduated right up the front, and it just gives a really nice look and appearance. So she is ranked number 4, and there's the great coloration. And I do want to say, as I go through, I hope you're seeing that these are styles that are ageless for every single age. Next is number 27, and her name is KARL. And you can see just another great style. Low, where you know she's just going to have a lot of nice comfort right there, still made in Turkey, bringing in that stitch construction, the high perceived value here. And again, I point out those price points to you, but we're actually taking the material and it's wrapped directly to the sole, so that number one gives it great comfort, but it also gives it a really cool look. So what is great about her? Etching design, very feminine, very nice. And here is your hook and loop closure. I like so much when we have those closures and adjustability, especially across the top of the vamp of the foot. And that is our style KARL. Next style is number 28, and this is DENIA. So what is new with DENIA? We are continuing with our basic core colors, and here what we're doing for spring of 23 is that we're bringing in some new material interest, and that's really what she's all about, giving her great interest. So you'll see we have a little bit of the textured material here, and then this material has that really soft nubuck touch, so you know that it really is going to feel great on the foot. And here's our great colorations. Of course, I always boast about the sand. It's a great neutral. There's that denim friendly color. And then of course, there is the black. Number 29 on our program is Style NERY. NERY has been another great seller for us, and I'm just going to kind of point out the coloration. So we have our solids. Those will continue, but what's new for spring of 23 are these. Now, let me describe them for you as we zoom in a little bit. The coolness here is that it's an actual jeans denim material that is coated. So I'm going to point out this particular one that's in my hand. So I hope you could see how that denim is translated. Just taking that exact same design, you could see a really pretty, I'm going to call it a pink jeans, this really jeans color, this black, almost charcoal color, and then a light gray. How fresh and fun is that? And that is our refreshment for Style NERY, number 29. Number 30 is THRUME. So bringing in some youth, bringing in some height. You can see that she's a little bit of that higher wedge, but take notice of the platform that's in the front. So there's not a big pitch at all. She's going to be really nice and comfortable in that. And then it gives a high-end look when we see these hardware buckles, and I'm sure you can guess what I'm going to tell you, is that there's hook and loop under each one, and you can see the really nice cutouts. And again, I just want to point out the outsole. You know, you've got that flexibility, and just take a look at how we wrap that upper material around the outsole. It, again, just gives a really great, beautiful, clean look. And think of the age groups and the mass appeal that they bring. Number 31 on the program is DELPHIS. Let's bring in, I talked about prints earlier, and there's no surprise that we're also going to bring prints to this particular collection from Turkey. So we're taking a proven construction, and you can see that little bit of that wedge, really modern, clean look, and we're giving her prints. And the coolness here is that, yes, of course, 2 points of adjustability. It wouldn't be Flexus if we didn't have the points of adjustability, but when we did this particular style, you can see we have cutouts there, giving her an easy, breezy, nice feeling. And here's our style DELPHIS. Style 32 is new. So I'm going to take that same exact construction because it did so well, and let's give her a new pretty face. And that's our PAMOLA. So what's new with her is that we're going to give her ever so sweet florals. You can see the flower petals have a little bit of twist, giving her that really pretty 3D look. We're going to inset pearls right in the center. Pearls are always on trend for us, and they're classic, and they just add a little something special and almost elegance to any styling that we put it on. And take a look. Take a look at that comfort. Take a look at that footbed. Wow, that screams just wonderful right there. A really pretty denim blue, and of course I have a nice beige in my hands, and of course the little punch outs there. So that's new for 23. Okay, number 33 is PONCIA. So still made in Turkey, and just take a look at this. I love this particular style. What I love about her is the great high-end look that she has, as that whole outsole is wrapped in that upper material. Not only is she the stitch construction, but she's bringing that really great high perceived value. And take a look at her, ever so sweet. So of course she has her 2 hook and loop closures, but check this out. It's a little bit of the asymmetrical, and look at how we've designed that strap. So it's both straps here with that one hook and loop, and you can see just how sweet she looks. So she is available in this great pewter, that soft gold, and that white, and she is number 33, and that is our Ponocina. Next style is 34, and this is Natalia. Now, take a look at her. I love so very much how she is a high wedge, and take notice of the material interest. So she is really showing that curvation of that outsole, curvy like a woman as we should be. She is a T-strap, so she has a little bit of the perfs, a little bit of that etching design. You can see all that great comfort. I love also how she has that great platform there, bringing in a clean, modern look and something that, of course, is very ageless. And that's number 34, Natalia. So, sorry I got a little off track there. I get excited, as you can see. So let's go, number 35. So I'm gonna put this one right here in the forefront. This is that same great outsole that I just shared with you before. It's a gum bottom, giving it a really beautiful, natural look. I can tell you that the two here that are in my hands are prototypes. We will be putting that gum color outsole on those two colors as well. A gorgeous denim, nice and friendly. And here it's the etching design, and the etching design here is a flower. It's floral, so how sweet is that? Giving her an ever so sweet little connection piece and just a really beautiful style. And this is Dresser. Okay, and that is our turkey collection. So I hope you enjoyed it and saw some great freshness. Now we're going to move to clogs. Clogs have always been in style for us. We've always had clogs in all of our brands, and Flexus is no exception. So I'm just going to tell you, super duper lightweight. The lightweightness is incredible. What I love about this clog is that I look at her style Danbury as a mule. So this way, you know, she doesn't have that really accentuated toe shape like a clog, but she fits like a mule, easy in, easy out, very easy, understandable. It is that stitch construction, and take notice of the material. So it is that soft nubuck, that oil nubuck, that faux nubuck, and it just gives it a beautiful look. There's that denim friendly blue that I boast about, and just take notice of how it really comes up on the foot. And remember, I said indoor, outdoor. Now, what I always find with indoor, outdoor is that even if, you know, you're at home, you should be comfortable, you should have support, and Flexus is the trick. Now, 37, Style Drifter. This is something new for 23. And take a look at, yes, the upper design. It is really super sweet. You can see all that padding, but check out the outsole. Now, it's a greige color. So greige, a little bit between what, a beige and a gray. That's what it is. But the really cool piece is we put this piece right here, a two-tone outsole. And that two-tone, if you notice, matches the uppers. How great. It's a nice brown on the model's foot. You can see a gray here with the gray accent pieces, and of course this tan. Now we're gonna, of course, bring in that great adjustability right there, and you can see all that great comfort and just super duper lightweight. Number 38, I hope you guys are keeping up with me. Number 38 is Mosey. So let's mosey on down. So same construction, and look at what we did here. It is a toe post, a thong style. The standout piece for me personally here is when I see padding right here, that's around the toe area, around that post, that is so extraordinary. I just absolutely love it. Of course, you're gonna get your padding right here for your heel where you need it, and of course where your arch needs it, but just a really clean look. And then the way we did the elements here just gives it an elevated look. And again, super duper lightweight. Number 38, Mosey. Now we're going to go to Bayview, ranked number 8 if you remember, and check her out. She is just so sweet, so beautiful. So what's new for her is that blue color on the model's foot. So bringing in some more denim friendly colors. So as I like to describe her, and you know, we talk about Flexus bringing in all the flexibility, is that it's a slotted direct injected construction, and what that's going to do, it's going to move with you. You can see that it hugs the foot. You do have that heel cup right there, and you can see just how fantastic she is. So if you didn't have her, please do get on her, because she ranked number 8, and that's our Bayview. So we're going to continue with that success on that construction. This was new currently this season, and she did just as well. Her name is BAYSHORE, and I always describe her two bands as a little bit of the wave. I think of the Bayside, the BAYSHORE, and right here we have little cutouts. We have some stones. The stones are just sprinkled ever so slightly. The black stones just for that little bit of the pizzazz. I like the blue and of course the white and the tan. And this is our style BAYSHORE, and that is number 40. Because that construction is so successful, let's bring in a brand new style for 2023. And here she is. So this is the next style. This is BAYSIDE. So I hope you're getting a kick out of our names here. And what we did was, toe loops have always been something important. And I love the way that the way we have designed this. And what it is, it's a toe loop, but check it out. I'm kind of poking here so you can see how it accommodates so many different shapes of big toes, because that can be a tricky one, but we have the solution, and here it is. So now you're going to have your buckles right here, again bringing in that really nice great look, and super lightweight, and just, I mean, I'm hardly moving it and you can see just how cushy she is, and flexible and lightweight. And remember, I talked about the 5 points of comfort prior, and these all have it. So let's get into number 42. Let's get into something jazzy, and she is jazzy just as her name says. So this is something new, and remember I was talking about Flexus. I'm talking about the outsoles and everything that it represents. Well, one thing is it's about the material. So I can tell you this is a blown EVA with other compounds in there that I won't reveal, but what it is it's going to bring the lightweightness. It's going to bring all that great durability. So it's something really cool. It is so smushy and soft and beautiful. We want to make sure, especially when we do this kind of a construction in the EVA, that it's giving support, because that's what Flexus is about. And thank you, Angie. You can see right in the front here, look at how it was cradling her foot. Look at how it moves with her foot. And now we're going to give her something really jazzy. So we want to put a little bit of the sparkles. I love so much the black with the black stones. Here is that great hook and loop closure. And then it's all about, of course, that footbed that just is a really nice, it's almost a fabric. So this way it will make sure that it whisks away any moisture, because that's super duper important, and that's style jazzy. So now that I explained the construction and what's new with it, let's get to a different upper. So this number is 43. This is Borneo, and you can see bringing in the hot colors that we showed you earlier. So you have a hot pink, a really pretty, almost that cobalt blue, if you will, a nice gray, and take notice here, right? I hope you notice that we're matching this footbed to the upper to give her something special, give her some really nice coloration in her life. So this here, I want you to know it does stretch, and right here in the front, I always point out we do put binding there to hold the foot, keep it secure, and again, you can see how lightweight and just flexible she is. How sweet is she? Mm-hmm. The next style, building upon that construction, right? We want to give her a back strap. So how are we going to do that? We're going to give her this fly knit material so it stretches and moves, and you can see that really nice back strap. Want to make sure there's enough stretch where she needs it. It's giving nice foot coverage without digging into the foot. I like that. I call it a natural color. That beige looks really nice. And of course, we're going to do this one here in my hand that is the all over black. So just a really nice collection. Number 44 is bling. So let's give her a little bit of bling. Now, this particular construction is proven, and you can see it has a very nice, I like to say about the dimension. You can see right there as Frances puts it on, you can see the cushion without her even putting hardly any effort into it. And we're going to give her, of course, right, 2 points of adjustability. But here I'm going to open her up and check that out. That is superb. So look at how it hugs Frances's foot, and we're going to give just a nice little touch of bling. So I hope you see how we're really kind of jazzing her up and bringing her styles that she can wear anytime. Dress them up, dress them down, be comfortable. Next style is 46. This is Moonscape. So here's what we're going to do. You can see it better on the model's foot because, you know, the black in my hand is a little tricky to see, but take notice of the dimensions. I always like to point out the straps because I love very much how we make sure that each strap position is correct. And not only that, but the dimension, bringing in that feminine look. So if you can see here, here's that really nice D-ring with the hook and loop closure, a really nice detail. It has stones here, and look at us. We even put stones all the way around on that back strap. So just giving her that little something extra special. And that's our style Moonscape, new for 23. Now, the next style is 47. This is Candela Sparkle. Candela's in our current line right now for 22, and for 23, we're giving her a little bit of the sparkle. I hope you see where this inspiration came from. It comes from, of course, our #1 style, which is the Nyaman. It's all about that lycra stretch. Let's give her a great look at that. So you can see I really love the gray that's in my hand, and of course that navy. We do navy so beautifully, and it has the navy stones on it, which you could see in the light just gives it a little something extra special. And that's our Candela Sparkle. So let's continue on that outsole. Super lightweight, if I haven't already mentioned that 100 times, but she's super lightweight. And let's get to Mallow. Current season did extremely well, so I do urge you to please get on Style Mallow if you haven't already. And her coolness is, yes, she's stretched, she's lycra, but take notice of her stones. We have a little bit of larger stones interspersed with some smaller stones to give that interest. And there you go. There is that nice stretch, easy to get in. I always like to kind of point out to the opening because you want to make sure that it's going to be enough to accommodate all those different feet out there to get in and out very easily. And that's our style Mallow. Next style, 49 Powerboat. So something that is new. Now with this particular style, I have the prototype in my hand, so I'll be handing it over to the model in a moment. It is an actual blue. It may come across a little green on your screen, but I could assure you it's blue. And here's the coolness here. Yes, it's all about the 5 points of comfort in here, but it's also about, you know, the way we have the design. We have some of that braiding effect built in with some lycra. Right here, I'm going to open this up because I want you to actually see what the footbed looks like. Can you see little depressions here for the toe? You have your toe bar, you have your little heel cup here, and I'm going to hand this over to the model to put it on. And when we designed her, #1, she's super duper lightweight, but we wanted to make sure that that foot had a really nice footbed just to be secured and be in there even with the toes. And we didn't want to make it, we wanted to make sure that it was nice and soft and gentle on the foot and nothing that was too overpowering. And I think we got it just right. And the style is Powerboat. You're going to see it on Frances's foot, and look at her. So you can be active on the go, and look at how really detailed and beautiful she looks. And I always use the word feminine, really nice and feminine. Do check your program for the other colors that are available. I just have that one sample. The next style on that same construction, and you can see, you know, it's all about that great cushioning. And I just have to do this just so you can really see how cushioned it is. It's all about the materials that we use. And again, I described to you earlier, the EVAs. I mean, take a look at that. How do we do it to make it so flexible and wonderful, but yet sturdy enough to give you support? Well, that's our little secret there, isn't it? But this is Power Pop. And again, there's your points of adjustability. I do want to hand that over to the model so you can get a look at what it looks like on the foot. And I hope I'm describing the materials clearly enough for you so you can get that feeling of just how great and comfortable it is. So we have Angie. She's going to be coming up right now with the model. Okay, and here she comes. And look at how great it looks. It hugs her foot. Look at how it moves with her, giving her all that great comfort and just nestling it in. And I always say our straps are positioned just right. So that's our style, Power Pop.
Are there more colors of Powerboat?
Yes. Can you just check your program? Let me see. What colors?
Black, navy, teal.
Black, navy, and teal.
So that's the teal.
So here's the teal, the navy, and a black. Okay. So I just have to put your little imagination caps on and imagine those colors for you. Okay, so I have one more style on that fabulous construction, and this is called Portofino. So as I was saying before, here we go. It's just a really great comfort that it brings you. And then what we did here on the upper, I want you to see, it has this great stretch, and underneath the stretch, I'm just gonna peek it out for you. It has a really cool pop of neon. So when you see it, it gives it a really cool effect. And of course, when it's on the foot, it just gives you that extra support that you need, especially when you're dealing with a toe thong. So I'm going to hand it over. Our model's going to put it on for you so you can see. And colorations, let's talk colorations. Let me just double check here. Here comes Francis. We have black, we have a taupe, and we have a blue. So take a look at the pop. Look at how great it looks on the foot. I like that strap very much. That's right across that top of the foot to hold it, secure it. And look at the sporty, cool look it gives you with that little neon pop. It looks so sweet and fresh. Okay, and again, look at those price points. I urge you, the price points, the margins, they are unbelievable. Okay. Next style, we're almost done. We're on number 52, ranked number 9, and this is our style Centric. So with Centrics, you can see that number 1, she, as you saw the model, super flexible, very, very lightweight, a really nice punch out design, a notch here so it accommodates easy in and out because of course she's a slip on and we want to make her life easy just to slip in and out. And then it all has to do with this great memory foam and insole that is included. So this is our style Centrics, and that is ranked number 9. And you can see the great colorations, the black, this really nice taupe, of course, a red and a white. Okay, and staying within our closed casuals, it is Century. Memory foam, that's what's going to give her all that great comfort. It is a fly knit, so it has that stretch. It is very nice and soft. You can see it's an A-line top line, which really gives her just nice, it gives her a really nice feeling on the top of the foot, I guess is what I'm looking to say. There's your black stones, and of course we have the really nice gray. And I do just want to say, look at that, look at the outsole. It's terrific, it's direct injected, so that's what's giving all that comfort. There's no midsole here, so that's the comfort, that's the Flexus, and this is our style Century. And we're rounding the finish line with number 54, and this is Tender. So Tender has been with us because she is a staple. And here's what I'm going to tell you about Tender. Let's add some pops of new color. So with Tender, I'm just going to say, here we go. Look at that great hot pink. I hope you saw that throughout our Flexus presentation. So we have that. This is made in Portugal. It's something that is super duper special. I'm just going to take out for you because it's a removable insole. Remember, that's a signature of Flexus as well. You can just, take this out, wipe it down. You can throw these into the wash machine. They're washable. And think of travel. Think of just throwing them in your bag. Think of all the things, wearing them around the house, indoor, outdoor. They're just a great, great solution for every foot. And look at my array of colors. And I'm also going to just flash right here. We even have the metallic. So Tender, and she is made in Portugal. So that is Flexus 2023. I thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you saw a lot of styles that you loved and liked, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you and have a great day.